Many people do not know this, but 2 months before I moved out into my own apartment, there was a knock at the door. My dad opened the door, and lo and behold, they asked, "Is this the residence of Daniel Sulzbach?" They said yes. I was playing Dota, got a knock at my door in my room. My parents said, "The FBI is here to see you." Now, when my parents said that, I was like, "What? The FBI is here to see me." And well, I got up, I went in and talked to them. We went into the back room of the house, and I asked them what they needed, if I did something wrong, and they started questioning me on a few things about drug distribution. Someone reported to the FBI, using my name and my personal information, that I was distributing drugs. Now, I welcomed these FBI people into my bedroom. I said, "You're welcome to look around, check," and the moment they saw my room, they were like, "Yeah, this was most likely a false report." I gave them 2 of my business cards. I told them that I'm sorry that they're wasting their time driving all the way out here to question me, because essentially they did waste their time. Because 1, I am not distributing drugs. 2, I have no desire to distribute drugs. And 3, the asshole who did it for the lols or for because you thought it was a good troll, fuck you. You really wasted valuable time by sending them over to my house. I told them and explained to them that I make YouTube videos. I gave them my business card, and I told them to be warned and to be forewarned that I will probably get future people reporting me for whatever because they think it's funny. Because my home address, my parents' address, their phone numbers have all been doxed and put out on the internet. It's easy to find. Luckily, I don't live there anymore, so I'm at a new address in a new city, and so far so good. All of my information is kept nice and safe. Nonetheless, this video is not about the FBI, but rather to tell you that people doing that is really not funny. It really angers me, and it should anger you too, because the most recent instance of the streamer Kutra was swatted on Twitch. And I wouldn't have known about this if I wasn't streaming myself yesterday. I was streaming Dota for about 5 hours. Some of my subscribers asked me during my live stream, "Hey, did you hear about this creature, the guy who works for the creatures in their office, gets swatted?" So I checked out the video, and to my surprise, well, it was true. Someone called in to this streamer and had his personal information, the place where he was streaming, and said that he had a bomb. Well, naturally, when you call in the police and say stuff like that, or say that some person's going on a killing spree and killing and shooting people, the police, well, I shouldn't say the police, SWAT is going to respond correctly. They did nothing wrong. When those types of situations happen, the police are called. Police, SWAT. Here's the thing: a lot of people don't understand that cops and SWAT are 2 completely different divisions. How they handle situations are completely different for the most part. When you get a bomb threat or a man on a killing spree, SWAT is called in, and they are nothing like cops. And you think cops can be bad? Well, SWAT can be a lot more aggressive. I'm not saying bad, but aggressive in the terms of they're busting down a door, not knowing what's behind it other than a phone call saying that there's a madman on a killing spree. So what are they supposed to do in that situation? They're supposed to take their natural tactical means to keep people safe. So they bust down a door, they breach the door, and they throw the person to the ground even if they're innocent because they think that he is a threat. However, this individual was not a threat, Kutra. And to people who do this, I'm not sure if you're aware, but this is not only extremely dangerous, this could potentially take someone's life. And if you find that funny, you are a deeply troubled, fucked up, morally deprived human being, and I don't know what's wrong with you. You have some serious, disturbing mental issues if you find having someone being swatted funny. This is not funny at all. In fact, I'm surprised the situation has not happened where a streamer or someone on a YouTube celebrity has been swatted and they haven't been armed when someone breaks into their house. And when that happens, the SWAT team would fire and kill someone innocent. Like, I don't think you realize the possibility of that happening, because I'm armed and I know for a fact I've already had someone try to break into my apartment, and it's scary. I'm armed. I have 2 firearms. And if I was in my bedroom and I hear my door being busted down or something, I would be armed and I would be ready to shoot or get ready to see whatever's through that door. And if I had a gun and I was aiming my gun at that door or getting ready to see whatever's through that door, I would most likely be shot and killed by a SWAT team if I was swatted. Like, it's fucked up that people find this type of behavior funny. Much less people would do this. And thankfully, the person who supposedly swatted this guy has been actually arrested. And rightfully so, because I think if you do a false call like this and you waste resources of a SWAT team that could actually be out helping people and doing situations that actually need saving, that it should be a felony charge. Like, this is not funny shit to be dealing with. People could get killed from doing this. But what angers me more than just that is the fact that my tax dollars, the taxes that I pay, is going to be wasted for people wasting their time and resources to come do something that's not even important to begin with, because some guy on the internet thinks it's funny to troll the police like that, swatting people who are innocent, who have done nothing wrong. What's even more scary is that Kutra is in an office. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue-tied. They had propped weapons. They could have ended extremely severely, and thankfully, Kutra responded very, very calmly to the entire situation. You know, the video is linked down below. You can watch it for yourself. It's scary. This is not funny, and my God, if that happened to me, you know, maybe I'm opening a door by saying that talking about it myself, but you know, I don't care. The point is, I'm prepared, and actually, the police officers in my area actually know who I am. So the likeness of that actually happening to me, whether it happens or not, I don't know, but it needs to be talked about, because this type of behavior is unacceptable, and people need to be held accountable for doing this irresponsible behavior of having someone swatted for no reason. It's not funny, and it can in fact take lives when and it probably will happen, and that is what I don't want. This was not the video that I planned on doing today, but last night it really angered me, and I needed to talk about it because it's not right, and people who do it are fucked up. And you deserve what's coming for you when you get arrested.